What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Game Night YouTube channel. In today's video, guys, we're doing a playthrough of Deck 52 Final Bus. Guys, it's been a minute since I've played Deck 52 Final Bus, and my good buddy Clarium, the creator of Mini Moons and Grim Grove, requested that I play some more Final Bus, and I was like, you know what, man? I need to do that. It's been a while. It's been way too long. So we're here to play some Deck 52 Final Bus on the channel today, and we're gonna hop right into it, guys. If you want to learn how to play this awesome little mint tin game right here by Alexi Apparin, I have a tutorial on the channel where you can go and learn all of the ins and outs of the game and the rules and learn how to play. But in today's video, we're just gonna do a straight up playthrough, so feel free to hang out, and I'm sure you'll pick up on it pretty quickly. So we've got our bus, guys. It is a post-apocalyptic world that we're living in right now. We're one of the last few survivors, and we have found this bus in pristine condition to go around the town scavenging for resources and trying to stay alive. And that is our goal in today's game. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to select our characters. So let's go ahead and grab the hero deck, and we're going to remove the raider card. We're going to shuffle up the remaining 4 cards and pick one at random. And we got Dad. Cool. Okay, so we're going to be playing as Dad in today's playthrough. And we'll take a quick little peek at Dad right here. Let's see what we got here. It says, Crafty. Resolve any map card and ignore all its effects. It's really powerful, especially against enemies. And then he's got like a negative effect here that's called Old Bones. It says -1 to rolls, minimum of 1, if 5 or more map cards are resolved. So the more map cards we resolve, the further we travel with Dad. He's got Old Bones, he gets tired, and he ends up getting -1 to his rolls down to a minimum of 1. So if we ever roll a 1, it can't go any lower than that. We're also going to get a couple of loot cards to start the game with. Everybody likes loot. We're going to shuffle up the loot deck and get a couple of cards. Let's see, let's pull one from over here. And we got the flashlight, and we'll get one from over on this side too. And we got a med kit. Nice. Cool. I don't know if I've ever got the flashlight before. So cool, we got a flashlight here, and we've got our med kit that can heal us for 2. That is really useful. Nice. So put those over that way like so. There we go. Cool. All right, now we need to get some objectives. We're just going to do the one shot, the one single mission play in today's video, so I can kind of reacquaint myself with the game. But I do intend to do the campaign mode, and I believe that is on this card. It is not on this card. It is maybe on this one over here. Yeah. It's got this cool little map right here, and you can go on a campaign mode. You start down here on this node, and you're trying to make your way all the way up here to the Deck 52 node, and you play through multiple missions, basically. So I intend to make like a multi-video series on that, so hopefully we can make it from the start to the finish. But once again, we're just going to be going over a single mission in today's video, so I can kind of reacquaint myself here. So let's get some objectives. We need to get 3 objectives, and we're going to get scouting, resolve 9 map cards. Okay, so that's one of our objectives. We have to resolve 9 of those map cards. That's quite a few. We also need to find food, and we need to find fuel. Okay, so that's our missions. Those are our objectives right now. Resolve 9 map cards, find some food, and get some fuel so we can fuel up our bus. All right, guys. Speaking of our bus, we got our bus out here, and we start with the bus always. It says to explore 3 and then resolve. So we're going to shuffle up the location deck here, and we're going to get 3 of them randomly around our bus, and we're going to get to choose which direction we want to go in. So we've got the tunnel, we got the highway, and we got the mad robot right out of the gate. So whenever you run into a red card here, if that's one of the options, you have to resolve that before you resolve any of the orange or yellow cards. Now, in the base game, if you're just doing the one-shot mission, it's not going to have any of the extra cards here that are orange or red. You only have the 1 red card, and every other card is yellow. So in this case, this is going to be the worst of it that we run into, most likely, is the mad robot here. So I think what I'm going to do, since we have to go this way and deal with the mad robot, he is the primary threat, we're going to use Dad's ability, Crafty, and resolve any map card and ignore its effects. And we're just going to resolve this immediately. In the tutorial video, the same thing pretty much happened at one point. And yeah, Dad he whips out his trusty duct tape, and he runs around the mad robot in circles. He duct tapes his legs, and it falls over. And Dad takes off running, and we don't have to deal with it. So that is done. Unfortunately, though, it's going to flip this over to our tired side, our status card, which means that we cannot use our ability anymore until we find a place to rest, until we can find a tent icon to rest. Okay, we took care of that, so that's good. We ignore all of the other effects on the card, so you just flip it and you're done with it. Flip it and forget it. And we're going to go in one of the other directions. So we need fuel, I think, if we go up that way. And I've got my trusty little guide right here that'll show me. So yeah, if it's that symbol, it says return fuel card to the bottom of the objective deck. We don't have fuel, so we're not going to be able to go that way just yet. Or we could go that way and we could get some radiation on us. We could also go to the tunnel, and we need the flashlight, and we've got the flashlight. So let's go. We're going to click on our trusty flashlight. We're going to head into this dark, creepy tunnel right here. The artwork in the game is really, really cool too. It is really well done. Like it's so small because it fits on these mini cards, but like when you really examine it, the artwork is excellent. I'm not sure who did the artwork. I don't know if it was Alexi himself that did the artwork. Doesn't look like it says on the tin. I'm actually really curious. I wonder if it says on here, credits, game design, and artwork. Alexi Apparent. Dude, Alexi, that is sick, dude. You are a sick artist, man. Like, look at this flashlight. Dude, yeah, that's good. That is really, really good. Yeah, the art on the cards is super, super good. Okay, we're going to go in the tunnel. We're going to go in the tunnel. We got our flashlight. We get a loot card because it's got the little box icon. And let's see what we get. A revolver in the tunnel. Let's go. That is amazing. Okay, so we can either use, well, if we were doing the campaign, we'd be able to use I think it's like a threat level card here, but we're not doing the campaign, so we essentially just use the second option when we use the revolver. We would get +2 to a die roll. And speaking of, where about are those dice? Are they in the tin? They're not in the tin. I don't know where the dice is. Give me a second, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, I got them. I had to go on a rescue mission. They flew off the table somehow. I don't know how I managed to do that, but there we go. Okay, I got the die, and we don't need this extra little cube. That's for the campaign mode to keep track of where you are on the map here on the little map node. So we're just going to set that off to the side. But we do need the dice in case we want to roll some dice with our brand new revolver that we got here. So we're going to set this over this way. You can only have 5 items in your inventory at a time, so we have to keep track of that. So we've got 3 right now. We're good. We can hold a couple more things. Also, there is a little blue water symbol, and that means that we get either fuel, food, or water, depending on the symbol. So we get water. So it says that you can either resolve the corresponding objective card, or you can take that appropriate objective card from the objective deck and add it to your inventory. So since we're not going for water right now, we're just going to actually grab it from the objective deck, and we're going to flip it upside down and add it to our inventory as an inventory item right there. Cool, so we found some water. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and explore, and we get another card here that we can put adjacent to the tunnel. And I guess I'll set it over here this way. We'll have the junkyard next to it. And then we got the golden check, which means that we have resolved the card and we can flip it over. Now remember, we're trying to do the scouting objective where we need to resolve 9 map cards, but we also have to keep in mind that we get the old bones negative effect whenever if we have 5 or more map cards that have been resolved, we'll get -1 to our rolls. So that's going to happen eventually, unfortunately, because we're going to have to go for the scouting objective, but hopefully it'll be okay. Now we can decide where we want to go, either the highway or the junkyard. Kind of sucks that we ran into the mad robot so early on. It kind of cut off one of our modes or one of our routes rather that we could go down. I think our only option is to get radiation. Depending on either way we go, we're going to end up getting radiation. So, you know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the junkyard. We're going to get 1 radiation. It's got this little swap symbol. This means that we have to take 2 of our loot cards, put them back in the loot deck, and then we can choose any card from the loot deck and take it. So I'm going to put back the water. So we're actually just going to put that back in the objective deck. I'll put that on the bottom. And I'm going to send back, I think I'm going to send back the flashlight. I don't know how much more we're going to need this. Yeah, so I'm going to send that back to the loot deck. And then we get to pick any card from the loot deck. I think I might go with the tools. Let's go with the tools because I feel like we're probably going to run into a location where we're going to need the tools to access it. So let's go ahead and grab that. We'll shuffle up the loot deck. And we're going to explore 2 more locations here since we got a little 2 explore symbol. So we've got the motel down south. And we've got the warehouse up north. And then we flip this card over. We have resolved it. Okay, we're no closer to completing any of our objectives quite yet, but we're going to keep venturing through the city here in our bus. Let's see. We could get some food up here at the warehouse. That would complete one of our objectives. That's pretty good. But we would need the key or a grenade. And we also need the same thing down here. And we don't have either of those things, guys. That's not too good. I think we're forced to go down the highway where we're going to take 1 radiation and we're going to get to explore 2. So we're going to have the farm. And I'm going to put this one up north. Ooh, and we got some blind dogs up that way. So let's go ahead and flip this over. There we go. We've completed 3 cards. Oh, also we're supposed to flip that one over too. To be honest with you, I'm not too sure if this counts as completing a map card, because this is just the bus card. I'm going to go ahead and say it doesn't. I think these are only going to count towards our scouting and toward our old bones ability over this way. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Okay, I guess let's go to... I guess we could go to the farm. We are going to get fuel if we go to the farm, so that's pretty good. We're going to get more radiation, though. Guys, we're getting radiated like crazy. We do get some fuel there, though, so we can go ahead and flip over this objective to show that we have found fuel. Okay, good. We're a little closer to winning the game, and there's an exploration symbol here, so we're going to go ahead and explore, and we found the bunker. Cool, so we've completed the farm. Also, once again, very cool artwork on the farm. Super, super good stuff. Yeah, really good. Really, really good. Okay, we found the bunker here. Oh, dang, we need the flashlight to go in, guys. No, or we need water. I shouldn't have gotten rid of the flashlight. I think we lose, dudes. I think we might lose. We could go to the blind dogs. Yeah, so we got to go to the blind dogs, and we got to hope that we get 4+. Okay, we got the revolver. So we're going to go to the blind dogs. We're going to use the revolver. It's going to give us +2 to a roll. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll. Okay, nice. We got 4 + 2 is 6. So if we get 4+, we get to explore 2 locations and then resolve that card. That was really, really good. And then it's got the golden X symbol, which means it goes to the bottom of the loot deck. So we get to explore 2 locations. Nice. We got the truck. This is literally going to keep us in the game. And we've got the train, and then we'll resolve this card. Cool. So we got the tools here. It's got the little wrench symbol, and we've got the wrench symbol on the truck. So we're going to go ahead and use the tools, and we're going to put that on the bottom of the deck, I believe. Oh, actually, it says you can use the tool, or you can re-roll a die and discard it. We don't have to discard it if we just use it for its initial symbol. I don't think, anyway. So we're going to go ahead and use that here. We're going to get a loot card at the truck. We're going to pry the truck open with the wrench, and we got the survivor's note. Draw and place a map card adjacent to any other map card. Okay, that's cool. We're going to hang on to that. We're going to hang on to that in case we get into a pinch and we really need it. And then we found some fuel. We found more fuel. So we're going to go into the objective deck, grab some fuel, and add that to our inventory of items. And we also get to explore. We're getting close to the end of the exploration deck here. We've got a hospital. Let's move stuff down just a little bit too, because it's getting way up near the edge. There we go. Okay, so we found the hospital. We are done at the truck. We can peace out from there. Now we got to decide, do we want to go to the train or the hospital? We could get a med kit or some anti-raid. We should probably go to the hospital. So let's go to the hospital. We're going to get the anti-raid loot card. So let's go ahead and find that. We've got it right here. We'll shuffle this up. Cool. And I want to use this immediately. We can use this to heal 2 radiation and then put this on the bottom of the loot deck. So we're going to heal 2 radiation, go back to 5 health. So we're only missing 1 heart now. Put that on the bottom of the loot deck. And we get to explore again. And we found the safe house, and we have resolved the hospital. Okay, we really need to... oh, by the way, we've resolved what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Was this the 5th one? Yeah, we rolled 6, so we would have had 5 anyway, if we got the -1 from the old bone, so we're good there. But yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we just need 1 more to complete the scouting objective. We need to resolve 9 map cards, and then we just need to find food. And there's food over here at the warehouse, but we need a key or a grenade. Yeah, we don't have that, though. We don't have a key or a grenade. I guess, Oh, what do we do, guys? What do we do? Okay, I gotta think about this for a second. What do? We need some kind of way to get loot. Okay, we're gonna go to the train and we're gonna take 1 damage. Okay, so that's the first physical damage that we've taken. We must cut ourselves trying to on the edge of a rusty train door trying to pry it open, but we managed to get in there and we find some loot and we get a fire axe. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but we got a fire axe. That kind of sucks, guys. And then we've completed this card. We don't get to explore any right there. And is that it? Are we going to lose the game here? Because we can't go this way because we don't have a grenade or the key. We can't go to the motel because we don't have a grenade or a key. And we cannot go to the bunker because we don't have water or the flashlight because I got rid of the flashlight. I didn't think we would need it again. And if we go to the safe house, we lose a health. And we also take 1 radiation damage too. Oh no, we cure it if we go to the safe house. Okay, so we would cure a health and a radiation, and then we get to rest, and then we get to look for another location. Okay, so this is our best bet. We're going to go to the safe house. We're going to cure 1 physical damage, also 1 radiation, so we're back to full health. We can rest. It's got the little tent icon, so we can rest if we're tired, and then we can flip this this status card back over to the rested side. So we'll do that. Dude, that's amazing. This place is awesome. And then we also get to explore. So we're going to explore the last card. Oh, man. Yeah, and then we're going to complete this, and I think this might actually be the end, guys. We got really, really close, but... So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards completed. Okay, so we've completed the scouting objective where we have to resolve 9 map cards. All we got to do is find food, but our only option is to go to the pumping station where we can use the tools, which we have right here. And we can use that to break into the pumping station. We can get some water, so we'll go ahead and do it. We're going to get some water. We would have to discard something in order to pick this up. So, you know, we're going to drink the water. And, ooh, no. Ooh. What happens if I use the water here? We would draw a hero card. Okay, yeah, that's not really going to help us much. That would be helpful if we were, like, doing the campaign. So, yeah, we're just going to drink the water. And I guess toss it on the ground. We don't really need it, unfortunately. And then we would get to explore, but there's nowhere else to explore. And we've resolved the pumping station. And that's it, guys. We are bricked because, once again, we don't have the key or the grenade to go to the warehouse. Same thing at the motel, no key or grenade. And the water bottle that we just picked up, that wouldn't have helped us. That would have gotten us another survivor card, but that doesn't do us any good here in this situation. And then we need the flashlight to get 2 loot and food. That was the defining moment of this playthrough, guys, is when I got rid of the flashlight. I really didn't think I would need it. Should have gotten rid of the med card instead, or the med kit rather. That probably would have been the play, but that's how it goes sometimes, guys. So unfortunately, we lost this playthrough of Deck 52 Final Bus, but it's okay. This was a great refresher to get back into the game. And like I mentioned in the beginning, I want to go ahead and start doing the campaign mode next time. So be on the lookout for that. We're going to head into the campaign mode and see how far we can get. Hopefully further than this one. So there it is, guys. If you enjoyed, hit the thumbs up like button, hit the red subscribe button, and please click the bell so you can stay notified every time I upload brand new videos. And if you like what you saw here and you want to pick up your own copy of this awesome Mint Tin game, Deck 52 Final Bus, I will leave a link down in the description, and you can go click on that to head to thegamecrafter.com and pick up your own copy of Deck 52 Final Bus. And I also highly recommend Deck 52 Space Wrecked, which is another game that Alexi created prior to Deck 52 Final Bus. Both of them are excellent games, and I have videos and tutorials on the channel for both of those. So be sure to check into that if you're interested to see more. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back with more very, very soon. And until then, have a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next video.